I want to talk to you about something that costs people months of time and thousands of pounds completely unnecessarily. If you've ever had a planning application held up because of an ecology survey, a tree survey, or a biodiversity net gain assessment, then this video is for you. My name's Matt. I'm the director of ROAVR Group. We're a nationwide ecological and arboricultural consultancy. We help people get their planning back on track, and we've been doing this for over a decade. Recently, I have made some key changes to the way that we do things, and I wish I'd done this years ago. So here's what used to happen. Someone would come to us, maybe via email or phone, a homeowner who'd just been told by the council that they needed an ecology survey, or perhaps an architect trying to get a planning application validated, or maybe even a developer who'd spotted the words biodiversity net gain in a planning condition and had no idea what it meant. And the first thing they'd have to do is fill in one of our forms. Then they'd have to wait for a call or an email. There'd be loads of backwards and forwards. Eventually we'd have a conversation with one of our team. We could then produce a detailed itemized quote. And the thing is, often they did not understand these quotes. And it makes it really difficult to decide whether to go ahead or not. Only then could we actually start helping them. Now, some of that is necessary. We need to understand your site. We need to understand your project. But a lot of it, well, to be honest, it was just friction, unnecessary back and forth that just slows everything down when we need speed. And honestly, it made it hard for people just like you to make a decision, because when you don't know what something costs and you don't know what you're getting, it's very easy to put it off. And putting it off just makes everything worse, doesn't it? So we've simplified things. We've simplified it. For ecology surveys, we now offer just 3 fixed priced packages. Survey is our entry-level package covering the vast majority of homeowners and standard planning applications. Shield for more complex sites where the council has perhaps mentioned things like protected species like bats or great crested newts, or maybe complex habitats. And then we have Accelerate, which is survey and shield combined. And this gives you a guaranteed 5 working day turnaround for our most time pressure clients. And let's be honest, if you still need a bespoke quote, we can do that, but this makes things a lot more simple. Fixed prices, no open-ended quotes, no waiting for someone to call you back with a number. You just look at the 3 packages, you pick the one that fits your site, and you get booked in. And we're doing the same for biodiversity net gain as well. 3 packages just based on site size. So we've got seed for sites under 1 hectare. That's most kind of single dwellings and garden developments. Grow for 1 to 5 hectares, and bloom for much larger or more complex schemes. If your council has asked for both an ecology survey and a BNG assessment, which is becoming increasingly common, you can combine them all. It just means 1 visit, 1 report bundle, and frankly, 1 less thing to think about. And I want to be direct about why this matters. Planning's already stressful enough, isn't it? You're dealing with architects, planners, council timelines, highways, sometimes mortgage lenders and finance brokers. And the last thing you need is an ecology consultant adding to that complexity. What you need is someone who says, yes, we can help. Here's exactly what it costs. Here's what happens next. And frankly, that's what we have built here. And I want to be clear about something. Simplifying the pricing doesn't mean simplifying the work. We're trying to make it easier for you. We still have a lot of complex work to do on the back end. Our ecologists are professionally qualified. Every surveyor is also a licensed drone pilot, which means you get aerial imagery to help support your report as standard, something that no other consultancy in the UK does as standard, by the way. Our BNG assessments use in-house GIS and CAD technicians, so we can polish everything up. Our reports are produced to a standard that gets accepted by local authorities every single day. We've got a 100% acceptance rate when clients listen to our advice. So if you're a homeowner who's just found out you need an ecology survey, you come to the right place. Chances are that the survey package is exactly what you need. You'll have a price in seconds, a site visit booked within the week, and a council report ready to go a few days later. If you're an architect or a planning consultant, we work with practices right across the UK building robust relationships. We understand your timelines, we're used to working to planning deadlines, and we can handle your entire portfolio under a single instruction, including things like topographical surveys. There's no need to manage multiple consultancies across lots of different regions. Or perhaps you're a developer and biodiversity net gain is showing up in those planning conditions. Don't wait. BNG is mandatory in England now. It's not going away, certainly not in the short term. And the earlier you get it sorted in your application process, the less it's going to disrupt your build program. We've been doing this work for well over 10 years now. We survey thousands of sites each year, and we've helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of homeowners get their planning consent the way they never thought they would. We've helped developers keep projects on programme when Ecology threatened to derail them or even scupper it altogether. And we've built something that actually works. Now we've made it easier than ever to access. There's a link in the description. You can be booked in within minutes. The survey takes care of itself from there on. If you've got a project that needs an ecology survey or a BNG assessment, don't put it off. The sooner it's sorted, the sooner your planning moves forwards, and together, let's get your planning back on track.